All right. Let's look at our next image. This one I really like. I just think cropping wise, the cat is the thing, right? So I would just bring it in a little bit more so we're focused more on the most interesting part of the photo. You can still see he's in a tree and you can still see how high he is up by including a little of the background there. So let's just start off. I would go ahead and switch to Adobe Landscape. Isn't that weird? I switched to Adobe Landscape and then you can see the spots, right? And then I'll hit auto to kind of get us going a little. Well, yeah, that actually did pretty well. However, the sky behind the cat is really just kind of bleak. Let's go to the masking thing and hit sky. And all right, it got a lot of the sky. And let's see first if we can lower the highlights just to bring back something there. And then maybe bleed in a little bit of blue. Yeah, just a little bit. You know, if you go way blue, it's going to look like, it looks better than I thought. But we won't put quite that much blue in there. So I'm just moving the white balance temperature slider a little over to make it more blue. So I think that certainly helps. You know, that crop I did, I think I might go a little tighter in. There's just, it's kind of, you know, the tree is messy. It's not the photographer's fault. And somewhere like that. All right, now it's looking pretty good, actually. I think I would do a couple of things. Obviously, you want the cat is the star of the show. So let's say, I guess that's the leopard. I'm thinking leopard. Let's go to the masking brush. I'm to the masking tool again, and let's click create a new mask, and let's choose select subject. So we're gonna, hopefully you will see the leopard, if that's what I think it's a leopard, turn mostly red. All right, so that shows you what it selected. And then I'm just gonna raise the exposure, which is the midtones, just a little bit to bring the cat out a little bit more. And in fact, I think I would go one step further, because while that did a pretty good job with the body, in fact, it might be a little bright on the body. There we go. The cat's face is still a little dark. So I would add one more. Let's get a brush. Let's brighten the face a little bit. There we go. That's kind of what it needed. And then I think we can just do some simple finishing stuff. I would probably clean up a couple of branches like this one down here, get rid of that. In Photoshop, you get rid of that in 2 seconds. The other one I would get rid of is this one that's kind of extending down through the cat's body. Outside of that, maybe a tiny little, like we did before, just a little vignette on the edges, just to kind of, you don't want to be able to see. You don't want a big dark vignette or anything like that. It's not, you know, you just want just a hint of it, just to kind of take some of the heat off the outside edges, maybe something like that. That's -9. And then if you click, yeah, see, it does it. I think it looks better. And then, you know, sharpening and editing, I think you're there. Pretty simple edit, a good photo. A little bit of cropping will make the cat stand out more. And then just a little bit of cleanup of some of those branches that are just not helping your case. But outside of that, I think we're good. Just a little bit of cleanup and stuff like that.